matter time don't reach inside this domot where we dey. How na day now? Today blend bar. E good now. Na so na style. Na style. You don't use that. You don't use style you use today. Today no use you. You know say na two different things. If today use you, you no use that.
Yeah, Femi.
You see?
Femi.
Waiting. Answer.
Maybe the way you supposed to can be say may not be like say the day pass through you. Now you pass through the day.
You don't like the one use?
Use no. Why they
don't
go
use
use
person?
Why they go use person?
And this one, you never sleep for bed for night when your body be like say na popo they popo you. Eh? Ha.
Well, we
No. Wait. May we start from here before we even call name. You they go through your day. I mean the day they use you. You use day. No, Tikana. When I reach house for night to get out of my body, they do me. That one, nobody say I go through the day. The day use me. He use me finish. I don't know what not say the kind it depends on the mattress where they use for us. Now you go determine whether na sub mattress. Now you go know whether your body they use you or you go through the day.
So either way, we now welcome to cook of the matter. Because if we want to follow with this family example now, we now come out for this explanation where we the explanation. So because you know say feminine ancestors, so we're gonna need to take time to break down the gist when the gist, constantly break the cocoa, find the cocoa inside the matter, carry and come out, make we know how we go take the handle up.
They describe now. They describe now. Come they resemble as saying a Nigerian matter they describe saying that's how they do.
Elder ancestor, welcome.
Oh, okay.
How you doing?
I'm fine. Okay, we no quarrel, ba?
And we no quarrel.
Stop off. We
not quarrel. Face the camera, Femi. When I welcome, now show now we don't enter inside. So another nice time today with you now to follow the reason the matter will happen for inside our country, especially as regards politics. Make sure now they turn that put where they follow us the reason all this matter inside all our social media where we like to follow the given YouTube with the greeting especially, Facebook with the greeting especially, tweet with the hail, and our WhatsApp people we welcome now to this day cocoa of the matter. I like joke now Wednesday, but it just they do me like saying on Friday. Femi, okay, make I come back to you now. The matter of Nigeria, we know say it is plenty, you know it tick well. But we'll try calm them down today now. How you reason them?
You suppose no. I mean, we'll just touch on a few places. So we don't get guests. I mean, this week like this now, we get guests when we won't even talk some kind of political story before we know what's happen. Time don't go fwan. You don't work finish. Now we say if space day today, we'll try find space better. If guests no, if we no put guests for inside one place, at least now go follow us talk all the kind of talk where they did. Some people see the quarrel say yesterday they no great get chance to talk about whether not the last trip of the president and waiting don't come, waiting don't go. Some people they quarrel on top that one won't hear you. Some say this one now where INEC don't go answer the matter of court talk say see na APC win election. Say INEC suppose they answer that kind of question. We even try to do explanation, but all those kind talk left, right, and center. We gather them now. The one way you remember, bring them. Me all of us they talk at least the national dialogue. Now we day. The only thing we say we don't get mineral and biscuit to give you as with the dialogue the thing. So no verse, just the dialogue with us. Telephone number go carry show for inside our screen. Small time from now. Now in the waka pass they come from back. At the pull on they come. And WhatsApp too. You will free follow us for inside WhatsApp for DSF. Those two numbers they get back. If you cram up for it, no bad now. And if in a phone you put and save and somewhere, say Coco of the matter, you go they remember them or Wazobia TV, go they remember. If they see the numbers, they go put that again, so that you go fit copy and use kule body, copy the number, keep. If now on top, what did they call that thing? Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, the rest of them like that. Then they come. You say go there. Somebody don't even send me message say, now here you go to find your comment for on top YouTube matter. Now I say, okay, no, Allah on Facebook. Go from there, they follow the matter. But for now, more constant with Tori will be like say hold road for inside today. Maybe they no use us or maybe the show no use us. Abi, will they come back? We start from here this very evening now. Where will they look the story for here? INEC don't ask court to make come out OB petition against Tinubu. How they talk this thing. See this story. So I'm say how you go do this kind of thing? How you supposed be? How you supposed no be for inside this domot? Now INEC say court may not come out OB petition for inside that domot. Tori will come out for inside the Independent National Electoral Commission. INEC has asked don't talk say Presidential Election Petition Tribunal may come on hand completely for inside the warrant where Labour Party file completely against Bola Tinubu when an APC presidential candidate. Is a petition where come out from Livy or Zoku, the lead counsel for Labour Party. He said the presidential candidate he don't contend though say Tinubu na in the duly elected according to Labour Party. They say he was not duly elected, meaning say no be him. Now in they arrange vote for inside this 2023 election. A court talker go from saying Shetima herself na double nomination which no follow for we don't know day among the things we no follow for Electoral Act. When the petitioner come arrange oh, he say rigging dey oh, manipulation dey oh, INEC self come violate the law wey announce results on top the time of the announcement and method of the announcement. Why INEC go show for inside Monday night? INEC say through in lawyer Abubakar Muhammad, he say see all the people wey gather on behalf of Obi and the party, all the thing wey they talk, e no dey grantable, meaning say no be this kind thing na him court the answer. Say make court abeg comot hand for inside that kind court for inside that matter, dismiss or strike out, throw away this talk for inside your court abeg, because na gross incompetence, ambiguous, hypothetical and academic, meaning say this kind thing and we dey read for law book for inside school. The thing itself na theory. E no be say the case follow better thing wey dey ground na him somebody use am write petition. Throw away this thing court, no know where we dey. And they come say the different people wey bring petition say who dem be sef wey dey claim say Tinubu na dem be na him get majority of lawful votes wey dey cast on top the matter. Say dey na INEC and legally and INEC fit announce who win and nobody else fit announce who win. He say as na no, according to us in INEC, Obi no carry many enough votes at all to make sure say e go carry do second or even the one wey do. Say 1/4 of the votes wey dey cast inside the election na 2/3 of all the states in the federation and FCT. On top the issue of INEC, say petitioner sef no even get mouth on top this kind thing. It's a list of 134,874 polling agents and 41,972 na in short, but last sharp we'll talk am true as e dey. INEC say see person wey bring petition on behalf of Obi wey no be lawyer or anything or wey no be political party member, say he talk no enter. This kind thing na academic.
Currently dey on top of Obi matter, this time around na Arewa elders or the people they call themselves coalition of northern elders. Now don't come out from a meeting where they call convention of Arewa elders for Arewa House for Kaduna. Come out when they talk say made the Babu presidential candidate of Labour Party Oga Peter Obi. They can't talk say the utterances, that's the talk when talk over the just concluded elections. Now wait till they go bring the problem where they go liken to the 1966 coup will lead to the grabbing of some leaders or the buying of some leaders. The others also come they talk say President-elect Oga Bola Tinubu. Now they must carry enter inside office so as they don't finally declare winner of February 25 contest. Say make them sharply declare make the swear in accordingly. They write letter with all this talk where they talk so and they say this letter where they write after meeting na the chairman of Gamji Heritage Alhaji Suleiman Usman Jerry na come out come talk say Oga Peter Obi they do some kind kurikere waka like that we not follow with democratic tendencies at all, and he say all this kurikere waka wey they do is not good at all. If it bring quarrel among the civilians and also some kind threats like that. They of course they make reference to the pronouncement according to them of Oga Peter Obi and the Babadati Ahmed will be both presidential and vice presidential candidates of Labour Party as well as other Labour Party leaders. Now they talk where they bring come on top this one. Last the talk where they talk on top this matter be say you see this issue of Oga Peter Obi make them babam, and you see that issue of Oga Tinubu make them make sure say they swear am in fire by force.
APC self non talk say okay now since everybody they bring matter they will tell you matter. APC don't tell court say why Tinubu carry comot $460,000 US dollars. APC tell court according to tori where they move for inside this domot where they see so APC do say they talk so they talk say as we dey like this Bola Tinubu he carry comot the sum of $460,000 US dollars give government of United States of America inside the year 1993. Wetin bring this talk now? He say CEO the ruling party in the process they can't find matter say the outcome of this presidential election wey dey hold inside February 25 they maintain say Tinubu in a candidate and say he no merely surrender funds give them bank account wey dey open either in his name or inside the name of company Compass Finance and Investment Company. He talk say the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal wey dey sit on top the matter for Court of Appeal for inside Abuja say that fund though wey dey carry comot wey dey say don domicile inside one First Heritage Bank and Citi Bank with different number and name for case wey dey put for here. He say according to APC the decision of the United States District Court Northern District of Illinois Eastern Division inside the matter say a fine na im dey carry put and say a decree of forfeiture of 460,000 United States money na im dey say they claim say the party carry comot. He say the decision is not against second respondent, meaning say the talk wey comot for that matter they no dey talk say na Tinubu na im do bad things at all. Say the funds in various accounts na inside Bola Tinubu name dey use o, no be say na im open the account. When they come look the matter go front come back, they say the second respondent wey na Tinubu he no admit say he do drug or drug related or he conduct himself as dishonest or do fraud things inside ground. Say all that because of that he no dey guilty and he no that reason for that reason only. Nobody fit just come talk say make they disqualify am at all. APC comforter say the inquiry wey dey make by federal government through Inspector General of Police no even comot anything at all to show say him dey trouble or him dey guilty at all. Now from 1993 na the matter dey drag dey come from say he give money up but he no follow answer say I guilty. That one he no dey. So because of that he no be convict. Because of that, now true Nigeria and a better Nigeria, and because of that, if he run for inside work for Nigeria post, like post as president.
They don't blow whistle. Hey, the one where you go they call whistle blow. That is person we carry informate. We be like say carry serious belly. We carry them everything just full on for a matter. Carry the informate to go give the different authorities and where they touch like matter. Now waiting happen no. We come make the House of Representatives ad hoc committee where they probe the loss of oil revenue. Come they summon Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Oga Obaka Malami over the enroll according to the whistleblower for the sale of 48 million barrels of crude oil a few years ago. The panel, they will do public hearing on Tuesday, and for inside this hearing, they come here and say AGF will collect some kind of money from the sale of crude oil for one contract with China. But the money when collect, he not can give on to the Federation account. Chairman of the House of Representatives ad hoc committee, where they torchlight the matter, allegedly loss of $2.4 billion in revenue from the illegal sale of these 48 million barrels of crude oil. They torchlight this matter. They don't they reason the matter from 2014 till date. And Oga Makbila, now be the chairman of the House of Representatives ad hoc committee, where they reason this matter. When they speak to public hearing, and they talk say na information where this whistleblower bring now lead to this hearing. Oga Makbila be talk say them they do the one where they fit do invite Oga Malami and other government representatives but they not come there for inside the hearing. They can't even see talk say the committee can summon them to appear at a later time to explain the sale of this crude oil and the subsequent loss of nearly $2.4 billion in revenue. People will follow where they say may they can't explain this matter. Now Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Madam Zainab Ahmed, plus the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, and the Nigerian Upstream Regulatory Commission will be NATI, plus some other oil and gas companies will be involved in the export. And again, one way they call Oriental Energy Limited, that one too, they say they summon them sharply, but they give them like 1 week because now they go bring all the necessary information regarding the involvement in the lifting and selling of crude oil during the period in review 2014 to now. They don't look at this matter, and we don't reach the point where they summon, they not agree to enter inside the summon. But when they touch like this matter, they bring and they come, they give now, depending on how the development they go. We hope not be one of these things where they don't go fit to finish before they come out from this night assembly where we did $2.4 billion loss of revenue from illegal sale of 48 million barrels of crude oil. And they don't touch light the matter of our Attorney General of the Federation, Oga Abubakar Malami, amongst others.
Hey, now so this matter go open no. Former governor of Anambra State, Chiwoke Nuju. He don't pass away in a die way in die inside the age of 78. Mbandi Nuju whether inside Tuesday morning inside National Assembly, inside National Hospital for Abuja after small illness for body, according to story where they released by in family. So the former governor where the governor work from May 1999 reaching May 2003 before he couple head for politics is himself before he put head for politics for that one. He do work as associate professor of politics and African studies at the State University of New York. He himself do work as a personal assistant to the governor of Old Enugu State, Jim Nwobodo, between 1979 and 1980. He also served as the personal assistant to the president at that time President Shehu Shagari between 1980 to 1983. Now better man for inside the domot of Anambra State. Now he don't go like this.
Did you get the script?
He should assure Nigeria of his strength, and most importantly, he should make sure that there is peace before his resumption in office, because a lot of people are angry, not just the Nigerian youths. Like I said, many persons are not happy with the outcome of the results. So I think he should address the entire country to make sure that there is peace before his resumption to office.
The increasing tension is beyond him. There's nothing he can do. But it's even lying in the hands of the aggrieved co-contestants. And I think the two dominant ones in the persons of Peter Obi and the Atiku Abubakar have done well by calling their supporters to order, to toe the path of peace, to toe the path of judicial process, not to go violent. So, but if you're talking about the president-elect, there is nothing he can do. It's beyond him, because Nigerians and the aggrieved Nigerians are not going to give attention to whatever he's saying.
What I expect him is to preach peace, to be tolerant, to be a man of peace, to call even the aggrieved contestants, to go into reconciliation, to bring them in. Like our former president, Olusegun Obasanjo, said in one of the papers he presented somewhere, he said that the present situation is dividing the country more than uniting them. So he expects that the president president-elect should speak words of peace. Even the people that his supporters, they should be people that are welcoming, people that are ready to welcome people, to speak, to woo people to not to scatter them.
Yeah, the president-elect should be able to continue to address the citizens and assure them that once his administration comes on board, he understands their plight, he understands their grievances, he understands whatever that is triggering tension, that he'll be able to address them. That is the only thing he's supposed to be doing now, because he does not have that power to make any policy as it were. But the only thing he can do is kind of what we call persuasive. He can only be persuading the citizens for them to calm down, that you understand that whatever that is their grievances, so that by the time he's sworn in, he'll be able to come up with a kind of policy that will address the grievances of the citizens. That is the only thing that he can do for now.
What the president-elect can do is very small, it's very minimal. He's not in power yet. He's just president-elect. But because he's now president-elect, he has a lot of followers. I think he had over 8 million votes. Even if he can appeal to all those who sincerely love him and voted for him, even if it's only within APC, to maintain peace, I think that will go a long way. Because when over 8 million Nigerians are ready to live in peace, there will be peace. But when his own supporters are not returning banters, when people who are angry with the election results are expressing their anger, I expect him to appeal to his supporters and his well-wishers not to return evil for evil.
We dey here for inside cocoa of the matter. Now the year what Nigerians they talk on to different matter on to how it's supposed to be now. Now organize we dey now organize every day we organize. Whether you use a cry with kata or no use with kata, just organize. Any way it be. They say person will bring jollof rice where they use palm oil do, and the person will bring jollof rice with time and all those other things feature for inside. Jollof rice that jollof rice. Now the reason why Ghana they confused onto the standard of jollof rice. You see, now we they do all kinds of rice.
That's the way you talk.
Yeah, but we still get levels. I'm going to tell some stories we get better levels for inside today.
Hot to Tori 9 full ground.
Yeah.
Hot Tori. Two of the Tori way be like say the standout way. But to make we start with our dearly beloved INEC. Make we start from the Abifemi. Make we do the other one first.
No, don't touch this one now.
Make we start with INEC.
I'm not saying people go on.
Make we start with INEC. You know, say this season election tribunal season. But I just follow Femi the rap just now. Say even the tribunal safe, waiting with the level of tribunal where they don't do since this matter, because we know say they file suits, they file counter suits. This one go talking on, this one go talking on. They go bring another case come. Now we get what we they see. We will come be like response to the suits where they don't file. We don't know whether now counter suits now from INEC in this case, but Tori where they on ground now be say INEC come out, can they argue? Say the grounds of the petition where some parties file, especially Labour Party, say it not gets basis at all. Yes. Make we just first introduce you now to this petition in case you are just hearing for the first time. Peter Obi and Labour Party bin file petition where they challenge the victory of Bola Tinubu, candidate of the APC or Progressive Congress, as president-elect. And for inside that petition, with the plenty names, CAPEPEC 03-2023, Madam Livy Ozoku, now she be the lead counsel to Labour Party, contend say president-elect Oga Tinubu not be duly elected by the majority of the lawful votes cast at the time of the election. They also claim saying Vice Oga Shetima been get double nomination in contravention to the Electoral Act. Now, INEC, amidst other petitions where they bring come like regain manipulations, all of that. Now we come here say INEC through in lawyer Oga Abubakar Mahmood file response. And they talk say this relief where Obi, Peter Obi and Labour Party they find say they're not fit grant them. It's called they tell the court say may they dismiss or strike out the petition because he not they competent, he they abusive, he they vague, he speak plenty English, and they see the one where they call nebulous plus generic plus general. plenty things where in give as basis why court need to strike that thing come out. Now the argument where INEC argue now on top of this matter, and according to waiting they see again, a response where they file on Monday night. So now make me ask the question to Femi, just before we come back, say, this petition, this suit and everything, they don't even start the tribunal. Make we understand. They go on so that we go know whether this suit where INEC file are part of their response. Because we know, say, even Labour Party been call out INEC at some point. Abi, Femi? Yes, they call out INEC at some point based on the conduct of the elections we didn't do. So we want to know whether this response where they file now part of the court waka. I mean, just separate statements where they file. Make we even know every day safe inside this country before we come the reason from the point of say why INEC go they file suit. That is if not be part of the court process. So you know, say if not part of the response where they supposed to give in court, you say okay, fine. They call their name inside the matter, they can't defend themselves. But this one we never really get the grounds. But or the only thing we know we say INEC say make court dismiss the suit where Labour Party give. I think they even joined Oga Atiku at some point.
The thing it be like the way the court matter now it be like Adire. You just see map everywhere. This one join this one, APM, APP, cross, AA self. They sue somebody. Part of AA sue somebody. Now they come remind they say now get faction for inside the party. So who they sue us for inside the suit? So you just see the thing, you just join anyway. But like I think so me carry explain onto where we will take arrive reach this pattern. You know, say when results come out now 21 days. If you get quarter go do. Then after those 21 days where they submit everything where you want to submit, the one where they call petition election tribunal, the Oga Patapata for there say, I don't open my court to everybody gets sense. Last week she even do so she announced say Abi the Oga for there announced say see may we know yes say to one day whether it be clerk whether now you they file paper before. No change somebody file or make somebody case no miss for our hand. And so they open that one. Now from when they can start tribunal, when tribunal starts, now 180 days they get to close the matter on the OT. But as you now know, somebody they ask us today, say, why 3 billion? Why INEC go need 3 billion? Now I call the man and say, senators go drag them, say, INEC, you cheat me, you don't do me well. House of Rep go drag them, you don't do me well. You do one thing. Governorship go drag them. Presidential go drag. I know some of this dragging get us a bit. Some go bring 5 matter, some go bring 2, some go bring 3, some go say now their candidates now they represent for inside different one where they grant so. But as we they explain they go. Some go say why INEC go respond like that? But INEC the thing way go expect say their lawyer may talk now say after that put with the result way we declare some days ago. So as to out of that response, say may they no answer OB or anybody that person where they grant. But now this kind of grant now they prepare for how the tribunal go be for inside the real day. Now if you call us Puma for this talk, but as now they call us Puma for this talk, now our eye they catch one story for inside Daily Trust. I know not so me whether you see waiting Oga Dino Onifade where na Oga Pata for inside the presidential candidate Domot where they near inside. He write one story where the thing won't confuse me. I beg if I get a Peter Obi picture, me na put am so that as they read this story, the thing go jam. According to our Daily Trust, they write this story where follow with Peter Obi. A writer say Peter Obi, they carry him detained for inside United Kingdom, London for inside United Kingdom, where he go celebrate Easter. According to head media for Obidati, Dironi Fade, he got right say inside the West the way the London immigration people they do small harassment and detain Peter Obi. According to him, he said the Labour presidential candidates way from February 25 presidential poll do enter London say for Good Friday for April 7. Can't join queue for the airport for the follow protocol. The follow protocol they come for inside the team where he day. The follow protocol they come for inside the team where he day for that domot. Then he can say all necessary protocol where you supposed follow do now in do. When they can ask a plenty question after small time, he say one thing where they very strange now for a man where they inside that country they live for many years. Daily Trust come they ask them they go say why you hear this matter where they like this? He say what he call the fear now say the way London people they ask a question. It resembles say somebody done they use OB name do some kind kulshukulu meaning say bad things say the one way in both they call impersonation. From them, they say the person who will say they do this impersonation where they carry body resemble Obi. He see there at large. I say this thing, it go bad though, it go bad. You can even join the matter. Say see, ever since Obi done they say he go do petition or they carry petition on top INEC matter and election matter. Now, different things, now done they show face, including this latest one, where Apple for London, where they say they ask a question for hours and hours. He say, in fact, he reach one place where he believes, say, Obi telephone, say they bug him, meaning say they put something where go help him, up there they hear talk for on top another talk where somebody they talk for there. He say, this thing, they do him to make sure, say, the image of Peter Obi, a carry get dent. And this for me, see matter we can't join the matter we put for granted.
So wait, first, make we even try understand waiting they happen here. Say the person where they detain, now the person where impersonate Oga Peter Obi, or now Oga Peter Obi himself, now they detain.
Peter Obi himself, now they detain.
This
but when
Easter,
this Easter. So when they call the answer question, they call the answer question on where you work, where you do this, another kind of things, they ask them. Because when they answer those kind of questions, it can't be like, say, somebody, they do body, say, in a Peter Obi. But waiting on God, if they call the act, join the talk now, say, see, waiting we don't see for this time, we don't bring petition against APC, PDP, and INEC, and the rest of them. We do they see all kinds of things. They bug in telephone, they do all kinds of things for inside that domot. Now, they among the stories with the grant. So, I believe, say, since Oga or Peter Obi don't say in one go court, or they court now, they try explanate the reason, say, my mandate. You think, say, some bad people somewhere go on spoil in name. Una think, say, this petition, it go make in body does they fold, they fear, say, I mean, I don't leave this thing. Now, remember, say, last week, now remember say Peter Obi talk say you get some people where want me in leave the country. So I mean now no remember that matter. You remember that matter where he talk say so some people they do and say they try to may leave the country, may everything just they uncomfortable for them. Now among the Tory where they now resemble say and yesterday now remember say Peter Obi self come write one small tweet we put for everybody where they follow for Twitter and obedient say I beg as they do me torture with different talk and different things. Now so that they do obedience. Men are they farm. Men are not lose hope. Abi, you remember that story now?
I remember that story, but I don't want to make we even look this thing from another angle. All these things where they happen, whether they say they detain them, whether they say na like this the reason, whether they say na like this the reason, not be waiting they normally happen for inside our political, system.
You know, say you go look this thing, somebody now, go ask whether some people will be friends of somebody now, don't they use idea? Say, don't they use idea, they track Obi. Tika now, ever since they, now coincidence, when they call a coincidence, when they say something where they suppose happen, just come happen by mistake like that. Tika. Now, when they file petition, now they say Labour Party, say police, they want the 4 national chairman, say 4 executives, say they submit a wrong paper, say they do police one thing. They commode the chairman, they get a court order to commode the chairman. Inside that one, now they talk, say, Peter Obi safe, say, in one wrong, come out for country. Now, some people say, Rodo, your life, they more important to us. Inside, say, they file petition. After the petition, now, all these things they show. Say, after the file petition, they say, Obi Dati, and Obi and Dati himself, say, the the two talk, so the talk where they talk, it resemble reasonable talk for inside the country. And now the reason say this thing get as it be or it be as it get. Meanwhile, for instance, on that domot where they put eye now on top, say somebody self turn the look case of Bola Tinubu. Remember that one, huh? For say he no day convicted, he give $460,000 US. Say I don't know about the matter. Now my name then use, but make a comment for this case. You remember that matter?
Better explanation there on top of that one by the APC themselves. In fact, they come out, they give list by list, reason by reason why that one, the $460,000 not follow for inside drug-related matter. Talk more of today, we say they won't use and challenge the fact, say, in they eligible to contest for elections. But we'll come back to that after this caller. But I welcome. Good evening.
Hello?
Welcome, sir. We do hear you. Good evening.
Okay, my name is Naomini from Lugbe, Abuja.
We welcome you, Naomini.
Okay, I want to talk something concerning. I want to talk for this P2B issue.
Okay.
Election don't come and election don't finish. If we, according to ANA, they don't declare who win. If APC no say they win election, if for example, if I no say I win election, people vote for me. I don't need fear, say person they go court, they carry me go court. If people vote for me. So waiting they're supposed to do be say they're supposed to relax their mind. If they not say truly they win election, make them stop to the harass or disturb the man P2B. If you go court, and then also then get a clear case, say if they go court, then go win P2B, why then they fear? Make them no fear. Make them just relax in mind. Make them stop to the intimidate down, left, right, and center. And everything I want to be that one.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Oga Omini from Lugbe.
And another thing we say now, I want to talk another thing concerning that I allege something illegal, this thing concerning Malami and Minister of Finance. That allege 2 point something oil something. One thing to investigate. Another thing to bring some persons we do bad thing for government, make you bring them to book. Now one thing with Nigeria be that they go talk all these things within some few days or some few weeks. You go say this matter. Then don't bury this matter like that. They're not going to even investigate anybody, and they go just be business as usual. People who don't chop the money go don't chop the money. So now waiting they always drag us backward for this country. Thank you.
All right, thank you very, very much, Oga Omini from Lugbe inside Abuja here. Well, the one thing where we know, make I go back to the first talk where you talk onto the filing of petition and counter-filing by APC. You say, why did they fear? Say, may they relax their mind? Why did they intimidate them? Well, never really establish at what point, if at all, waiting to happen to Oga Peter will be the intimidation. We never really established at what point. But remember, say, I've been asked one question. I say, this is a normal thing that we see for instead of political, you know, when politics, they heat up like this, you go see, say, they will go, they dig the skeleton. We don't dig inside the person cupboard. That is for those who get skeleton. They try, they bring skeleton. Some people will not see skeleton of a human being. Maybe they'll find skeleton of cockroach. Anything will fit come out as skeleton during this political period. But it did enough to make the Labour Party, Oga Peter Obi, to come out from inside this country. Now, waiting, we never know. Like Femi say, in come out, can't talk in mind, say, make people stand strong. Nothing they happen. Make we hear from this caller, and then we'll come back to the issue of the matter of petition or no petition. Oga Sonny from Jos, we welcome you, sir.
Hello, now good evening.
We greet you, sir.
Now, well done. No.
Thank you.
You see, INEC, I don't know what is INEC problem. If you conduct the election, Presidency and National Assembly, you are able to transmit of National Assembly, and you fail to transmit that of the President. And today you are going to the court. INEC should not provoke us. So even if it means for me to sacrifice my life, I am ready to do it. The way they are going, it is time to end INEC in Nigeria.
Calm down. They put your clothes now, no enter market. Calm down. Speak your talk.
Yes, I'm calming down, but they are provoking us. Do you know how much they gave INEC to conduct election? I believe you are aware. Do you know how much? That is taxpayers' money. Well, of that. Do they do the needful? What was their guidelines? Yesterday I was listening to your lawyer in the studio. What he was saying, as if he don't even know anything about law. I tried to call you that yesterday. Nigeria, we are angry. We are angry. We want to get out of the mess we have found ourselves. We don't need most of those so-called INEC officials. Most of them, they are being paid. People with deep pockets have paid them, and we know all of that. Judiciary too, we are calling them to do the needful, and if they fail to do, we are not threatening them, but if they fail to do, in fact, I wonder where we will end up with this current situation.
Okay.
Thank you and have a blessed night.
All right, Augustine, thank you. Say you done right. Make a just small YouTube message, and then we'll go to that story on top of Tinubu. Say, you know they're guilty. Now go understand why anti-somebody they call her like that. Allah today Odu Sami himself right he put for inside YouTube for those who watch us for YouTube. Now go they enjoy the thing now. They see us as we they talk for there. He say I go stay at home. Meanwhile, I be there me Aki one day. He talk say honestly speaking, if Nigerians allow Tinubu, it get as put up, wow, just the use of free, the column. He said, Tinubu and Shetima made a day for inside Nigeria. We no go well for Nigeria. Meanwhile, good job, guys. Are they watching now from inside New York, Brooklyn for New York? Now are they watching now? And then official Don. He say he put eye for the show from inside Germany. He say I'm watching from Germany. When I don't know, but what he go make INEC could say make court dismiss Labour Party petition. What in there they hide? Now the thing when he asks. Meanwhile, Emilia Arane, he say amazing. Now the answer we bring for him. Charles Sibe say, rest in peace, Umbadi Nuju. Now the answer we put for inside that one. Well, now some of the messages where we don't get it for on top YouTube be that one. Find your own, may put that for there.
All right. Matter of INEC, for me, I think we need to come back to that because, you know, when INEC say they dismiss the suit, they give reasons why the fee say be dismissed. And we need to understand why there are reasons. But maybe we'll reason from that point before, you know, people start to divest for INEC. When you think from that point, whether it go fit change your mind or not, we'll come back to that. But make we get another explanation of different reasons. This time around, why President-elect Bola Tinubu being forfeit $460,000 US dollars that time. Yes, so now the APC, All Progressive Congress, 9 come out, they give this story. They shine light to make people know the circumstances where make the candidate and President-elect Bola Tinubu return $460,000 to the government of the USA 1993 following one drug trafficking allegation. So as they carry this matter, he follow for inside the processes and the filing where they do for the Presidential Election Petition Court. And so the party come up and they explain, say, I just seem to reason I'm say he gets 10 bank accounts like that where they be open either in a name or inside the name of one company where they call Compass Finance and Investment Company Limited. Yeah, in reason the matter say make him just surrender the funds. Not be say anything serious like that. I didn't talk say Tinubu forfeiture of his funds to U.S. government over drug trafficking allegation. Now indication that is now waiting they be filed on top of his head. That is the president-elect head. Say the fact say in drop that money, now indication say in get wuru matter inside, we get to disqualify him from contesting for inside the election. Now APC said no, I'm not fit talk this thing. Can they try to explain why? We don't start some of the explanation, but make we take this call and we'll come back. Oga Francis, welcome from Maraba.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
Now small remain, no, they first give us your house address, safe.
I beg, I want to talk about INEC chairman. Seriously, I don't understand why INEC will even respond to Peter Obi.
They join
INEC that issue.
Because they join INEC name for inside the suit.
Yes, it's INEC now. They are the one that give court order that they should decline the petition. These people are really provoking Nigerians. Okay, you declare a winner. Where did you get the result from? You promised us that you are going to transmit election, the results. But we end up seeing manual result being announced. How is it possible? So what did you use to declare the winner? So go to court and answer it. That is my take on this.
All right. Okay, Francis, you do well. Thank you so much. Drag talk on top this thing. This thing they cause pain. No, it pains me.
But make una don't provoke.
No, not provoke. Provoke, no, they there.
We understand, say some kind of vexation go there, but you know when you vex, it's different from when you provoke.
Yes,
make they calm down on top of this
different
matter.
people just they get different gospels. Even Chiamanda Adechi, she self don't talk her own. She explained it what she write about her own article. But our article go, I say our own article. Our article, make a look call our article. Our own article, he follow another road different from the one where Wole Soyinka write. But she don't explain it. Say, see, it get I've been Nigeria, even though I know see my PEPC collect, no me say make a no put mouth for inside Nigeria talk. Meanwhile, with the hear another talk now, say APC don't answer article. Because article they talk say the beavers machine where INEC use say na APC supplier. I did see the Torin. Okay, we'll take the call. Hello. Anti-Shock.
Okay, Henry, welcome. Good evening.
Hello, welcome.
Hello. Anti-Somi and Oga Senigi.
Uncle Henry.
Una good.
Don't greet us with money. Just say, una good, una get money, collect my money.
Welcome, sir. We greet you.
See, when I apologize to us, we were with the follow of the matter. When I apologize to us for what you wanna do for us yesterday.
What you mean?
We are not allowed us. When we ask that our own correct. Oh God. Now, but just give us like 5 minutes. Now, but just give us 5 minutes where we take the answer question one by one. No, we.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yesterday, I
Yeah.
I give you small sorry.
Thank you. I answer. I wave to you too. Yeah, these are for this our country. Me, I'm not gonna understand. Yeah, unless we start to know that, unless we start to keep party aside and let's face the truth. If not, this country can. In fact, we can never have a good leader.
Waiting be the truth.
See, because now APC people are celebrating that everything is free and fair. And PDP and the rest, let's just say the rest of the party, they are saying that it's not good. So which everybody knows that what they did is not good.
Waiting then do.
They promised us, INEC promised us. See, we get this program where they did last year. One mega rally where they did for all parade ground here. I was there, and the INEC chairman was there last. He promised us that everything will be transparent, everything will be clear. He promised us that thing, go, eyeball to eyeball. And what can happen? A different something. See, let's be serious. For another country, can you promise the whole people like that in public, and you come and do the other thing and they will allow you? No, now you betray our trust. We trust them. We go out. We did our, and they are now okay. Why did they transfer some other things, some other result? And when it comes to another one, they just sweep them under the carpet. So I beg, may they just cover their face and do the right thing.
Okay.
If they not say they make mistake, may they just allow. Okay, let the court just give the final decision. Now, may they not say okay, may they stop this person from. They say if you not like the result, you can go to court. Why are they telling court to strike the petition? Why?
All right, thank you so much. You say you call us on top of this talk. You don't talk your mind. Sorry, I still hold the sorry in case you follow join with Oga Francis with the vessel. Top saying you see call talk yesterday.
I feel so we need to look into this matter because a lot of people they ask about why INEC, they talk within the talk. Make we look at sharply before we come back to this $460,000 because that one too, it follow for inside explanation as far as the election tribunal something they go on. Okay, very, very quickly, INEC will give reason by reason. Make we look some of the reasons we then give. They say the matter of the petition where they put, say, no gather body, right? And these are some of the reasons why they talk say no gather body. They say this matter of petitioners they claim say Oga Tinubu not they elected by the majority of lawful votes cast say not follow. Say according to the laws, our electoral laws and how we do election matter, say they say when they gather all the results keep, right? Say in the how did they do them? 2/3 of the gather votes, gather everything and across 2/3. And this FCT quarrel where they bring say whether in gets for inside FCT or not FCT, you not follow. Say FCT they're not supposed to treat them as separate states. You know say that quarrel of you not get for FCT in 25%. You not get 25% for FCT, say you not follow. So based on that one, now waiting, they treat them based on the things where the petitioners carry go. So based on that one, say in collect majority of lawful votes cast. The quarrel now where some people will get be say whether not lawful, not lawful, but they respond based on that one. They also talk about this fact, say Peter Obi they talk say in score majority of the lawful votes cast and make they declare him as winner. He not gather water like that because he not quick join the necessary parties on time and in they lack particulars to they plead support for in case. Now, one of the reasons where they put be that. Now, this na INEC. And again, I really need to come back to that issue of Peter Obi and Labour Party, they join INEC for inside their suit. So INEC gets right to respond to. But whether I never know whether that's a response, not just legal response, or you follow for inside the suit where they put.
Now we hear what Oga Boniface won't put for inside the talk. Oga Boniface from Outer for Nasarawa. Welcome. Hello. Oga Boni. Oga Boniface, how far now? How we there today?
Oga Boniface, but like say you they listen to us for two places. Try off the volume of your television.
We there, we there this side now.
Welcome.
We there this side. Oga Boniface, we there here.
Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome.
Yes, good evening, Coco of the matter.
Good evening. We there hear you. Welcome.
I'm fine, and you people?
You do well, oh.
No, I'm hearing you. I'm off my television.
Okay. Oh, yeah, talk, they come
Can you
now.
hear me now?
Yes, they talk, they come.
Look, let me tell you people the truth. The second caller have said it all. INEC is provoking us in this country. I wish I don't have to go there. Are you hearing me? INEC did selection. They don't do elections. INEC did what we call selection. INEC select and give who they want to give. They did not do elections as far as this country is concerned. They only did selection.
They do election for your side. Wait, to make I don't ask you. They do election for your side.
All what you know is that Obi is in the court. What's the problem and what's the INEC doing in the court? Is it INEC that Obi to Tribunal B, is it APC? What's the problem? INEC? May I allow Obi to be his test? Why are they intimidating him up and down?
All right. You know, waiting. In fact, one matter will be like say go draw quarrel tomorrow.
Election. INEC did selection.
Okay, Oga Boniface, thank you. Say you talk top this matter. Well, you say the rig election. That's why we get caught to help everybody look the matter, make clear us where we know where we stand. Though.
So make INEC allow, make them do their petition. They're not the quarrel about, no problem. Again, Femi, I don't know whether we will still come back to this matter, but you see this issue of why INEC they respond. They get right to respond or not.
So it get as things they be. So when you want start court matter, because once you don't start court matter, you know fit talk. You know go fit talk onto waiting the thing.
The details of the
thing. Because anything where you talk during time where period of court don't start, they go counter. Whether you talk inside court or outside court, they will start the reason and say, they try waiting they call them for inside law matter. They try give judge idea of how you go judge the case. Now I feel experience for PG with that one. Meaning say you're leading the court or you are committing prejudice. You get us so big going with the fall. They show court road for inside the talk. But now when the court never restart where they feel even sit down from now till the day of the court, they tell you say that petition, this one, you no go, that one, you no go. But normally, make quarrel no today. Standard and style way they for use now say you go they answer the matter for court. Nobody say go come answer for outside. We go come answer anyhow. Where somebody go and say